Young men need role models. They need them like you need oxygen. It's a necessity. If you want to be successful, masculine, disciplined, powerful, rich, aesthetic, the best versions of yourself, you must have someone that you can look up to and use as inspiration to work hard every single day for a very long period of time. Now, there has been many different male role models throughout the years, and pretty much they change. There's a new one every 5 years to 10 years. So 10 years ago, the princes of aesthetics, Zyzz and Chestbrah, revolutionized the world by making bodybuilding, working out, and becoming aesthetic popular for people all around the world. Not just people who wanted to dedicate their entire lives to becoming bodybuilders and getting on stage and posing in front of judges and that, but people who just wanted to be aesthetic and fit in normal day life. They helped inspire millions of people over the years, and even today they're still inspiring people, even 10 years after Zyzz sadly passed away. They inspired an entire generation of young men and even young women to improve their lives, to become more muscular, which impacts almost every aspect of your life in a positive way. It improves your mental health, your discipline, your physical health, your productivity, your mindset, your ambition, your addiction to progression. It literally affects and changes everything in your life. Zyzz and his brother changed the entire world with good, old-fashioned positivity. We're all gonna make it, bros. That's it.
That's what the revolution is, bro. None of this fucking sad cunts. We're all gonna fucking make it, bro. That's it.
Now, over a decade after Zyzz's unfortunate death, two other brothers rose to fame by embracing and encouraging young men to go to the gym, work hard, build your dream body, but they were able to go to the next level because they had professional world-class championship kickboxing experience. They were self-made multi-millionaires going into almost billionaires and had experienced a literal rags to riches story. They were able to go into discipline, becoming rich and wealthy, showing off your lifestyle, having high status, and were able to show young men what you can actually achieve if you simply work hard enough, be proud of yourself and the work that you put in, be a good person, and work and sacrifice to become the best version of yourself. Now, these two men were, of course, Andrew and Tristan Tate.
This is a day of victory.
I believe that it's a necessity for young men, teenagers, and young adults to have a role model to look up to and inspire them when they are young, especially. By looking up to and wanting to reach the same levels of success as their inspirations, these young men will be able to have ambitious goals and dreams, and to actually know that it's possible for them to actually achieve it if they work hard enough for long enough. The problem with ignoring the significance of having men as male role models and basically pushing them to the ground, trying to minimize them, trying to get rid of masculinity, is that most men today, they don't see, they don't hear, they don't listen to strong, masculine, wealthy, successful men who've achieved more than they ever thought they could have, than they ever thought possible regularly. Unless you live in an extremely wealthy and prosperous area and see Lambos driving around, and you go to a gym where you see bodybuilders work out, so unless you live in the best parts of LA and New York or London, you won't ever see these top tier, top 1% men in real life. Most men don't even have faith or believe in anything, and only understand that seeing is believing. So if they don't see men who came from nothing, who came from literal the bottom of the barrel, absolute dirt, who faced hard, ridiculously difficult challenges and situations which would break most people, and were able to actually overcome that and become incredibly successful, then they would never actually believe that it's possible for them to go from the rag to riches, even if their bottom was much higher than the people who actually achieved this amazing success. If all the average guy sees, if all the average 20-year-old guy sees is a bunch of depressed people with terrible bodies, terrible mental health, working a job they hate, driving a car they don't want to drive, working for a boss that disrespects him every day, going home to kids and a wife that don't respect him at all, sitting in front of the TV, watching Netflix, binge watching, eating garbage snacks which ruins his body, ruins his health, absolutely destroys his brain's power to actually think, drinking beer every day, maybe even taking some drugs. If all they see is these guys who have no purpose in life beyond simply surviving, simply existing, who have no ambition, no desire to actually better themselves, then how on earth are they actually going to think that's possible for them to become successful, wealthy, muscular, and not just the best version of themselves, but the best man in a large area? This is probably the best thing about social media, the beautiful thing about social media and the internet, is that you can actually see these amazing transformations of these guys before and after their success in improving themselves. You can find pictures of Zyzz and Chestbrah before they started lifting, and they just look skinny and awkward. And you can see how much they have improved step by step, year by year, day by day. And you can see how much more aesthetic and powerful and masculine and better they look once they start putting on muscle and start lifting weights. And I believe that Andrew and Tristan's transformation is even better due to how much documentation is actually done on their transformation, on their journey, on their performances, and on their mindsets. There's videos of them on reality TV shows where they show their leadership and strong mindsets, and of their kickboxing and MMA fights. A really good example of this is Tristan Tates on the reality show Shipwrecked.
At the time, I didn't really have much money, but there was a guy on the show called Kitten. Yeah, he called himself Kitten. You're mate. And a clip has gone viral of me, at the time not a millionaire, not particularly rich or successful, lecturing him, saying,
"Such a horrible person. I've never met anyone in my life as horrible as you. Seriously, you are evil." I think the reason that you've done nothing in the real world is the same reason you're leaving now. Really lazy, you're incompetent, you can't handle a free holiday, which is why you're never going to have a job, you're never going to do anything difficult, and you're never going to get anywhere in life. Get out of here! Get rid of!
I like clips like that, and I want everyone to keep sharing clips like that, and clips like that from the island, from the TV show, that show my powerful mindset at the time, how determined I was at the time, how competent I was at the time, because it is no surprise that Kitten, I don't know what he's up to. I think he gets flooded with messages from emergency meeting fans.
That was Tristan, 22. Now at like 34, he's a multimillionaire, and the person he scolded about this, the person he lectured, is currently working in a call center, exactly in the situation where Tristan said he was. By having a role model, an inspiration, who you want to be like, who you want to dedicate your life to, it will motivate you to work as hard as you possibly can to become the best version of yourself and to achieve those ambitious goals. Now, this does not have to be the Tates, Zyzz, or Chestbrah, as these people all have very negative sides to them as well. So you don't actually have to inspire your life after them. I'm not saying that, I'm just using them as examples. You could use your father, you could use Jesus Christ, you could use Conor McGregor, or anyone else who's actually achieved what you want to achieve or you want to be more like. Like, for example, for YouTube, for this channel, my role model, my inspiration is someone like Hamza, who has achieved almost 2 million subscribers. He's improved himself a lot. He's achieved financial freedom, he has abundance, and has inspired millions of young men to change and improve their lives through self-improvement. So that's my personal inspiration for this channel. And if you want to help and support me in my goal of reaching the same levels, or even going further than Hamza, which might sound ridiculous to a lot of you, but I have the ambition and I'm willing to work hard enough to achieve it. And if you've learned about the importance of male role models and want to learn more about self-improvement, please subscribe to the channel for more self-improvement videos that will help you change your life and improve your life. Thank you for watching, and free Top G, free Talisman, and I'll see you in the next self-improvement video.